Welcome to the Rhythm of Design with Teresa Perkins, interior designer extraordinaire. Today, I am your host, Coach Tip. Some people know me as Tiffany Smith, but I got a special guest and a special treat for you guys today. Had to flip the script a little bit, and today's guest is none other than Mrs. Teresa Perkins. Thank you. Surprise, surprise, right? Exactly. This is cool. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this and feel comfortable. So they want your guests to know who is Teresa Perkins, Yeah, that's good. Teresa Perkins.
Well, it depends on how far you want to go. Like you guys know, thanks again for hanging out as I always say. We appreciate your time and support. Y'all know I'm from the Chi-Town, a.k.a. Chicago, a.k.a. the Windy City. And I've been a military wife, Air Force. Oh, right. Air Force. So we've traveled all over the country. And due to military or employment opportunities, being promoted and transferred, ended up in Dallas, Texas. Kind of area. 10 years ago. Yeah. And that's like that.
So we know a couple of things, have a couple of roles in life. We have Teresa Perkins, the wife, the mother, the big mama, the interior designer extraordinaire, creator, creator of product, 7,000. And counting. And that's a beautiful thing. We're going to talk about some of those skills today, give you a little better insight on what she has been doing and creating. So I do want to get into her background a little bit. So I wanted to know, when did you know that you wanted to be an interior designer?
Or when did I know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a funny question for me because I've never seen another designer or decorator.
Okay.
And so I just knew I knew how to put things together. I didn't know if that was going to be fashion.
Okay.
I originally wanted to be a nurse.
Yeah.
Right? I had a great experience at the hospital. I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Then I started seeing blood and wires, and I was like, no, man, that ain't even my style anyway. That's a special person. That's a gift right there, right? But man, when I first, I'm going to say probably 2000, when I seen a magazine about interior design, I was like, oh my God, that's what I've been doing for free? Oh my God, this costs something? This is a title, a name?
Wait a minute, you were doing it for free? What you mean?
I didn't know it was a job or a business. And so my friends and family was like, girl, I love how you did your house. Could you do mine? Oh my God, let's go shopping. What you want to do?
Okay.
I just was doing it. Because I love, people would just come home and say that to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know a process or I was supposed to charge or it was called something.
Yeah.
I just knew I knew how to put things together.
And you had fun doing it.
Like breathing it.
They say when your passion is something that you could actually do for free and love it for free. But then there comes a time when the free pass.
The free pass is like, that free pass, when you find out,
for real.
When you find out, for me anyway, doing the research, and I'm going to tell you what got me.
Okay.
I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm a music buff. I just happened to be watching the game and a commercial came on, from the Art Institute. And I promise you, it was like God opened up the sky. The commercial said, are you the person that your family and friends come to help them decorate? A tear said,
oh, yeah, that's me.
I was like, wait a minute. Yes. Do you like color and texture and fabric and furniture? You're the person we want to talk to. And I was like, oh my God, this is something. Let me get them to write this number down. Yeah. And called and went down. I was crying during the whole interview.
Wow.
Because I was like, all this time, I didn't know, what my calling really was. I thought it was management because every job I had, I kept getting promoted.
Okay.
So I said, well, maybe I'm just supposed to be a trader, which is great, right? But I didn't know decorating or interior design was an actual kid.
So how old were you at that time and saw that commercial?
Wow, my kid was 15, so probably he was like about 40s, 40.
How old? You found your calling to your career, your ultimate thing.
Yeah.
In your 40s.
Yeah, my mojo.
Your mojo.
It's never too late.
It is never too late.
It is never too late.
As people always say, oh, you can't start till, if you're past 30, you should already know what you do. No, it's not a trend.
I disagree, especially when you're raising a family. That's for me the first and most important thing in your family. Your mom, your wife, especially in the military.
Oh yeah.
Your life can change like that. Oh, we're in Vegas. Oh, tomorrow we're going to Japan in 2 weeks. Right? I'm sorry, what? So I wasn't really at that time was really just focusing on getting my daughter through high school. Finding out what my husband was going to do with the Air Force. And so I really wasn't thinking about it. I was just working, having more jobs.
Yeah.
Women.
And then something awakened in your spirit.
It just was like,
and then you went to school.
Went to the Art
Institute
of Nevada, aka Las Vegas.
Wow.
And it was hundreds of us. It was like, oh my God, I'm not by myself, because like I said, I had never seen another decorator or just.
Well, as you were doing all of these things for family and friends, because it was a passion for you, who inspired you to do that?
You know what? I gotta give it all to my moms. I grew up with her house just like this.
Okay.
Funky.
Okay.
Just velvet drapes, beautiful fabric, custom sofas.
Yeah.
Everything in place. Crystal china candles. The rooms you can't go play in.
Right.
Yeah, the viewing room, you just walk by it. Going by, like, oh, that's nice. Okay, yes, keep going, right back to the back. And so, yeah, her, the drapery, the china, the crystal, the beautiful rugs and pillows. Again, when you're seeing it every day,
yeah,
it's kind of normal. So, I think at least I did think it was something special. Wallpaper. Oh, I've been around wallpapers as long as I can remember.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys, there's a little treat for you today, because we're at Miss Teresa Perkins Extraordinaire, her home today. So this vibe that we're talking about, that she grew up with from her mom, now we're in her home, and you're gonna get a chance to see a little bit of her style and taste and finesse, and where this creativity flows from. And I'm really excited to be able to share this today. I was like, yeah, we gotta do this.
Yeah, no, good idea.
So we want to really be able to open up and for you to get to know who she is a little better. Now, what would you say makes you different from other designers?
At the end of the day, it's just a style of creativity. I'm all about the wow effect. It got to be funky effects. I do nothing normal, basic.
Nothing basic.
Nothing basic.
Hence, extraordinary.
Extraordinary. You would never see the same design. Or no matter how many projects I do, every design project has a different theme or a different style, but you would never see the same funk. It'll be something different.
Awesome.
So that every person will say, wait a minute, what is... to me, that's what it's about.
Right.
If you're going to invest, because it's an investment, to hire a designer.
Yes.
Right?
Hire.
Because you guys are too busy. And doing COVID was a perfect example to people being busy. And they looked around after 2 weeks at home, like, wait a minute. We've been living like this for 4 years? Like, because everybody's so busy. Get up, go to work, kids, dinner, homework, sports, trying to, little date night maybe, but then you look up, it's a continuous wheel. And you really didn't have any time to really think about how many hours you stay at home.
Right.
Not many. Most of us are gone 80 to 90% of the day.
Wow.
Then you get home and it's like, boom, repeat. Gotta get up that 5 hours. Starts again.
But yeah, that's a great point because everyone was at home and you're locked in the home and you're like, I don't get to be here. Where the hell is tonight? And everybody was doing something different.
Absolutely. And it's good for us in my industry because, this is how we live. This is how we eat, breathe, and sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So when we have consultations, at least I talk to clients about, this is about you and your environment.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see yourself and your family? How do you want to entertain?
Because when you come home, you call your home what?
Your sanctuary.
Right, but this home is called what?
The palace.
The palace.
This is the
palace.
Yes.
So when you come to the palace,
Yes. It got to be fun.
So we're going to show you the palace today. Very excited about that. Now, as you created your sanctuary, your space, have you ever just had someone say, you know what, I got this new home and I don't got time to do anything, but I want to be in here in 30 days and I want you to just do everything. I just want to walk in.
30 days?
Yeah, and I just want to walk in. Have you ever had an experience like that?
My biggest project to date. Almost 7,000 square feet.
Ooh, can talk about it.
Every room, including laundry room, washer, dryer, towels. Turnkey is the term.
Okay, turnkey.
Turnkey. You just want to walk in and bring your clothes.
Okay. Yes. Walk in and bring your clothes.
And you're home.
Home sweet home.
Yes. It is no sleep, for 32 days, 14, 18 hours, because that's how I work.
Okay.
It's all about the client and their budget and time frame. And so it's like, we can do it. He had just purchased this standing inventory property, meaning that I used to do real estate 12 years. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell y'all that. But a standing inventory is when you see the model homes and maybe someone put a contract, aka offer, on the standing inventory properties that was already built, and maybe the contract didn't go. And so now the builder is pretty much stuck with these homes that's ready to go. And so this particular client purchased a golf course property in the beautiful Lake Las Vegas. Guard gated.
Okay, guard gated.
30 days because he was having a big corporate dinner at his golf course property. And so it was my largest project. That's not normal to get a 30-day project at that time. It's just, most customers gonna say, 2 or 3 months would be great.
Yeah.
6 months is great. If you're doing a remodel, it's definitely gonna be, we say 4 to 7 months, especially since COVID and supplies and shortages.
Right.
But that was extraordinary.
So did he say like, well, I like these colors or what?
He said, I said, okay, I have to send you my design questionnaire, or can you tell me, what you're thinking? He said, whatever you think. I said, okay, wait. We must know what page we're going down, what street we're going. Are we doing blacks? Are we doing blues? Are we doing grays? He said, all of that. I said, but I like color. Okay, color, reds, oranges, all of that. Okay, how about this? Tell me what you don't like. Let's make it simple. I'm a bachelor, no pinks, no yellows. I'm cool with everything else. Okay, knock it out. $6 million. No, $6 million. And that was it. Here's a check. Here's the keys. Here's the remote.
Oh, wow.
And when the icing on the cake, matter of fact, I got the keys and the remote from the realtor. I never met him.
Oh, wow.
This was a referral. People, let me talk about it real quick. You never know who will refer you, but because you just never know.
Right.
So I say, seeing that particular situation, I was a realtor at the time in Vegas, and one of my colleagues were like, T, you still do design, right? I said, yeah. She was like, I need a big favor, man. I said, oh, what's going on? She said, let's talk. So we went to talk. She was like, I would never do this to you. Can you go drive with me 2 hours?
Okay.
To the property. I got a client. He's out of state. We're about to close, but he doesn't know what finishes to select, and I don't know what to select. Can you please come help me? She was like, how much do you charge for that? I said, $1,500. Mm-hmm. She was like, no problem. She said, I'm going to try to get you this gig. I said, oh, okay, cool. I went with her because I know how it is. You can't close until those final finishes are selected.
Okay.
So I went out there, we did all of that, in and out, 20 minutes.
Oh, so you were, before the house even closed, you were already part of it.
Right. But I thought at the time, I was just helping pick the finishes.
Gotcha.
So she can close and, and I gave his keys and she can get her commission.
Yeah.
So we drove up in and out. She was like, oh my God, okay, lifesaver. I'm going to try to get you in with the owner. So again, you never know when the next client is going to come or how they're going to come. Long story short, he called me like 2 days later and said, hey, I'm Mr. J. I heard you had a great experience at the model home. They were so impressed with the selections you made so quickly. Mm-hmm. Are you available because I need help with the property? And I said, oh, we can definitely make that happen. Absolutely. What's your time frame? He said, that's the thing. I got about 30 days. I said, I'm sorry. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Well, my plan is surfing. Oh, you said 30 days? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, let's talk about it. Did you want to read? He said, no, I'm in LA. And everything was done by computer at the time. And we had a conversation. He said, send me your design agreement and your checking account information. Matter of fact, yeah, that's how it went. Don't keep worrying me that much.
Liar.
Well, don't check, you hired, and that's right. Okay, yeah. So that was, and then this gentleman, Mr. J, had another mansion in Kennesaw, Georgia. Okay, looks like down to start on that project. So you never know what opportunities come.
Just be ready.
Will you be ready?
That's right. That looks good stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Off a referral.
Wow.
And FYI, I did give her a referral fee.
Okay.
Just, I believe it.
Yeah.
Because it's, to me, a very significant way to say thanks. I really appreciate you. Because you didn't have to choose me. You could have just, Google or something. But I don't take that lightly at all.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, now, so you have this amazing occurrence with this turnkey system.
Yes.
Have you had the pleasure working with any celebrity? Have you had that pleasure?
My biggest moment that I will always cherish is working with the infamous Maya Angelou. Not once, not twice.
Okay.
3 times. At 3 different cities.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Or you doing like home?
Set design for her.
Oh, so you do set design well. So home, commercial property,
yes,
and set design. Yes. What was that like? Was that different?
It's the same type of pressure and even more for someone such a legend as she was.
Yeah.
And then, guys, this was another call. I was advertising in this particular magazine. It wasn't cheap to advertise, but you have to advertise in business, right? It's just a part of business, but cost them doing business. Anyway, myself and Owen was real cool, got along. He called me one day and said, "Hey, sis, someone called you and asked about your business and your professionalism." I said, "Really? Okay." Got a call about a week later. He didn't know who it was.
Okay.
Long story short, they said, "Hey, we got someone special coming to Las Vegas, and we're looking for an African American interior designer, and you were highly recommended." What's going on? Talk about the days, time. Still didn't know who it was.
Okay.
And we talked about that. I said, "Well, I'll talk with my people," which was my daughter and my husband. My staff.
Right. Okay. People are people.
Got to use what you got.
Exactly.
And so I'm knowing I'm available, right? So I called and said, "Hey, I can do it." And she was like, "Hey, I'm going to send you some photos of this disaster. And I want to make sure that we're all the same."
She's showing you what not to do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, of course, yeah. Seeing it, I don't know why someone would decorate or for a stage in all purple.
And not,
They're not. I mean, it wasn't ready. Right. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you guys had this experience, that you don't have to worry. Feel free to go on my website." Long story short, I still don't. Now, this is the kicker.
Yeah.
I don't know if I spend exclusive. Well, it's been over 10 years.
Right.
Okay, so at the end of the day,
What was going on the stage, though?
nothing. So I was given a blank stage. You have 48 minutes. So time management is crucial at any set design project.
Right.
You got to be in, set up, stage left. Then you got to go back, make sure everything is centered. So you run it back and forth from the way in the back all the way to the front. My story short, I didn't get, when I found out who it was, I was like literally speechless.
Oh, so you didn't know till after you did it?
No, I'm sorry, let me back up. I knew maybe a week or two prior who it was.
Oh, wow.
And they were so generous and gave me a bunch of tickets
Yeah.
to invite my family and friends. So, of course, everyone would come. I didn't get to meet her.
Okay.
And to be honest, at the time, I was so in awe.
Right.
That was not at the moment on my mind. What was on my mind is making sure this thing was going to be on point. And that she was going to enjoy and have a great experience.
Wow.
And so one of her assistants came out and said, "Oh my God, Miss Angela loved what you did." She said she felt like she was at home. I said, "Oh, you could just wrap me up and just,
Wow.
it's done." She was like, "I'm going to try to get you in." So we go around the corner. It's a line all the way out the door.
Waiting to meet her.
Waiting to meet her. So I was like, yeah, it's not going to happen. But it was cool. The opportunity was priceless.
Yes.
Can't be taken away. And then we get a call saying, Miss Angelo says she's so sorry that she couldn't meet with you. What? I'm on look. That's so. And then we got 2 more calls. It was just, didn't even think about it. It was so, the other 2 times I got to meet her.
Oh, you did?
She invited me into her hotel room.
Yeah.
Hotel room.
Okay.
I was like, okay, Lord, don't let me pass out right now, please. I just,
It's some intimate time with her.
yeah, it was priceless.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was a fantastic, thanks for asking. That was a fantastic experience.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's amazing. That's one you will never forget.
Never forget that one.
Now, what would you say has been your biggest challenge and your
biggest challenge? I would have to say from beginning up to now, which I've gotten much better at it you know, the moment you become an expert at something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finding my client, understanding who my client is.
It is on it.
Everybody is not my client. And that's okay.
Right.
You know, just like we have a special mechanic we go to, or a hairdresser, or a makeup artist, or a business coach, or production. There are some people that you're supposed to work with and collaborate. And sometimes it's okay if this project didn't come to fruition. I believe I've learned that all things happen for my good. And maybe that person, client, company would have turned into a bad experience. And so, you know, what's meant to be will be.
Absolutely.
But I had to learn, when I learned my value, because in the beginning, you just want the client.
Right.
Oh man, I got a new client. Well, that client might be, you know, Cuckoo the Cocoa Puff, or, you know, just, you know, going through something at that time. And you're like, man, I wish, man, I gotta be more strategic.
Right.
But when I learned my value and learned and knew and realized this was a gift, and what my gift, my niche, my specialties were, then it's like, okay,
So
that's all right.
since you say that, what are your specialties?
Oh, creating a wow effect. Got to be sexy. It got to be funky. It got to be, if you want a showstopper, if you looking for something that's going to make you excited, looking forward to coming home, office, work,
Yeah.
then I'm your girl.
So it's not that like that. Just everything's all
No,
natural.
just,
That's all these neutral, boring colors.
so.
You know, you see on those shows, and you're like, oh, it's just all tan. All the accessories are white,
Yeah.
and they're so excited, and I don't understand why.
You know, God gave us this huge thing called a rainbow.
Yes.
And there's so many beautiful, vibrant colors in that rainbow. I'm that girl.
Some kind of expression.
You got
Colors
it's especially just neutrals for those people.
I'm gonna be safe.
Who need neutral, but it's gonna be funky.
Oh, so you can do neutral.
It's gonna be funky.
Okay.
It's gonna have some texture. It's gonna have some pieces you've never seen before.
Okay.
It's gonna have a different theme you haven't seen before. I can do anything. Like a term monochromatic.
Right.
It means pretty much one color in different shades
Okay.
that can flow through a space. Your eyes should never stay in one place
Okay.
when you're going into any place. Think about the restaurants that your favorite restaurant. They got something funky. Maybe it's the light.
Right.
Maybe it's the chairs. Maybe it's the backdrop of the bar. But it's something that's gonna grab your attention to make you remember, oh, we got to go back to, you know, I don't know, ABC, because, you know, they got that funky leg, or they have, you know, people go to Vegas for that.
It's kind of like this chair, you know. Yes, leather on the inside and texture on the outside, and all these beads. It just, you feel it. It's comfortable. Like, could you just get this regular at the store?
No, sir. No. That's called custom.
Custom. You do custom furniture.
Usually custom, yeah. I try to do custom. The thing is with custom is not for everyone's time frame.
Okay.
Because it's built from wood frame up.
Okay.
So some people want it now. They want, okay, I want 30 days, or I want 90 days, or I always ask my clients, are you going to be having a special event going on in the next couple months?
Okay.
So we can make sure, okay, if you say, oh, yeah, we're celebrating my mom's 60th birthday, if you want this done, I'm going to stay away from custom because I don't want to interfere after think the worst. But that is possible that may not be ready then. So maybe you have a baby that's like they want everything done before the baby comes. Or someone may be going to the military, you know, going away for college. They have a deadline for, like I said, months.
Yeah.
60th birthday, 70th birthday, or they're having a wedding at their home in the summertime, so they want to have these 2 rooms done. So it's a lot of things that I consider.
So let's talk about this space that we're in right now.
Oh,
Palace. The palace.
Yeah.
In this room right now, I thought as you were speaking, my eye is like looking and everything you're saying, like, oh yeah, you gotta catch that. You see the color, you see the transitions, and you're just seeing everything. So as you start to put the colors together, do you ever have clients be like, I would have never put that together?
All the time.
Like, oh, I would have never thought to do that.
Yeah.
So mixing up the patterns and just feeling the vibe. So when you were putting this together, what were your thoughts?
I didn't have any.
You didn't have any.
No thought went into it. Just there had to be.
Hey. So how does it start though?
It's, you wouldn't even believe it, but pretty much like I'm working on a project now, and a thought just hit me at like 3 this morning. I got home, I was yeah. Boom. So this particular house, normally, honestly, the way my brain works, when I walk into a space, I don't see it done.
Okay, so you're that big picture person, and you see everything, and then you go, and then you gather all the pieces.
And then sometimes, when we plan on certain colors, with a certain color scheme, what I'm looking for, the items we're looking for to complete that project, may all of a sudden disappear. And we can't find it anywhere all of a sudden because, we chose to go this way. Now we can't find no red, nothing, nowhere. Just disappeared.
Does that happen like when they choose these colors for the year and then everyone tries to move there? Is that what can that affect that?
I mean, it could. Every year, the industry experts choose specific colors. I knew the color. I just forgot at this moment, but every year there's color. Sherwin-Williams, they pick a color. Just different paint companies will choose a specific color. Then you start to see, oh my God, everything is gray.
Yeah.
Oh my God, everything is like dusty road. Oh my God, everything is animal print. So that could play a part. But you have to be quick on creating around the item you already have.
Okay.
And, saying it could be challenging.
It's a gift.
It is a gift.
That just sounds like a gift to me. Cause I'm like, I need all my colors to be the same. It's to me. If I have to do it, I'm just saying, y'all need to make a call. Somebody call the extraordinaire.
Yes.
Interior designer.
Yeah.
Teresa Perkins.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And the client gave me that title.
Really, I believe it.
That was crazy. I was like, extraordinaire. I'm like, okay.
That's important. Okay, to use it because when you think about it, the extraordinaire, you think about definitely beyond ordinary.
Absolutely.
And also to get from ordinary to extraordinary, you also have to go through some big
life. Yes.
Yes. The movement through the career.
Yeah.
Through business, all of those things. Because to put that stamp on there like that, that means it's truly something special and a gift. And I will tell you, just from the things and pieces that you share with me, we've been friends a while.
Yeah.
We've been friends a long time. And so as I get to see more things, my challenge has been with art, right? So, and finding art and really wanting to find a piece to put up.
Yeah.
But then you see texture and everything that she'll show you, you just be like, oh, is this for real?
Right.
How do you just like every single thing? That's wallpaper? Are you serious? My gosh, when you get a chance to have the exposure to that, it's like really you can create your own world to live. And so being at home, during the quarantine, and the shutdown, then people started to feel that. Oh, well, if I can make it in a perfect world, I can make my own space. And now back. So what I hear you're saying, that's what you do. Let me make the perfect space just for you.
Just for you.
Just for you.
Just for you.
And I think that's pretty and absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
What you do.
Thank you.
So I'm excited, guys. We're going to show some more of this house.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
All right.